Perfect. All right, so we just got to a property. This is this one right here. Lead came in. We're gonna check it out, and it's got an extra lot. We're gonna see exactly what is feasible. Sorry for the great angle here. Let me put my mic on. We've got our stuff here. Okay, so same thing what happens on every property. We're gonna inspect the property, view the property, talk to the homeowners, showcase what the actual value is of the property. This was their mom died, and we're gonna have this conversation with them and see what they say. You always want to make sure you know the name. So it's David and Sherry. Perfect. All right, let's do this. You guys are gonna watch the whole thing in live, real time. All right, so we've got the property here. So it's got asbestos shingles. So it seems like it's the original shingles. Let's do this real quick. All right, so we're gonna take some outside photos. The roof doesn't look that bad, which is great. All right, so we've got here. So we're gonna start with some outside photos, which my car is not gonna be in the way. It's a pretty good size yard. We've got everything here. Not bad. And we've got some interesting. So we've got basically a double lot. Only thing is you don't know if this extra lot is actually even buildable. So you've got, it's a good size lot, decent neighborhood. It's Winter Haven. So Winter Haven is not a bad neighborhood. Really nice people here. But it's more in the sense of it's not super high end. It's kind of, I would say like medium when it comes down to it. Probably if that makes sense. I'm not sure if it does or not. All right, so let's go. Let's keep on going through the house. We'll keep on taking photos. Take it from there. All right, so we've got. All right, perfect. Just knock on the door. And that open. Hey. Okay.
We're so used to entering. Hey, Franklin.
How you doing, Sherry?
I'm good.
Franklin Cruz.
Yes,
nice meeting you.
Too. We're so used to coming through the back.
Oh, it's all good. Just FYI, I'm going to be recording everything and whatnot on.
Okay.
So just want to give you a heads up.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice back here.
Yeah.
It's super nice. How you doing, Dave?
Yes, Dave.
Do you go by David or Dave?
David.
All right, how you doing, Franklin Cruz?
But I go by both. People call me.
Oh, really?
I call him David.
It's all good. It's all good. Perfect. This is cute out here. So who did the deck?
Well, my dad did the deck back in the day, and then
Okay.
my mom had this insulating put on, but my mom laid all those stones you see everywhere.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was,
Okay.
the yard was immaculate.
No, this is really good. And so you got the workshop back here.
Yeah, that's a 24 by 24.
Okay, so 24 by 24 workshop. Let me write that down as well. Let me see here.
You want David to open it?
Yeah, that would be great if we can. A 24 workshop. Perfect. And when was the roof replaced?
I'm going to say 2004, but I need to maybe, I
Okay.
didn't do it yet, but I need to check with the
So
Polk
2004.
County, yeah, the
Okay.
permit.
Got it. We could double check that as well. Perfect. Okay. So we've got workshop over here. Then we have like a little carport area over there, or?
Yeah, it's like a little, my dad used to park his truck under there.
Okay. Got it. All right. So she had antiques. Perfect.
Yeah.
There's a bathroom.
Okay.
And there will be a lot of this
Toilet.
moved out by,
Got it.
in fact, by Friday.
Okay. Perfect. So this was like the hideout when you guys were kids?
When they were.
Oh, you were already at the house by then?
No, I was in West Virginia at that time.
Oh, okay. You're working. Where were you doing in West Virginia?
That's where I grew up.
Oh, okay, got it. That makes sense.
Now, me and my brother, yes.
Okay, got it. All right. It's got electric, plumbing. Okay, it's decent. Good little workshop. Very cute. Okay.
I know. I said somebody could actually, off the record, live in it.
Possibly, yeah.
It was a workshop until my father-in-law passed away. Then it became a she shed.
Mm.
She should, yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that's what she put everything in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. She moved everything in. She's like, it's mine now.
They like to take
Yeah,
over.
she didn't have the privilege of it before. And then of course, this is over here though.
This door
Mm-hmm.
has pins there and here.
Okay.
You take them out, and this whole door will slide open.
Okay.
So that way, if they take stuff in and out of the
Or
Mm-hmm.
you could even.
Yeah, I see it right there. Okay, I got it now. So it's like a barn door.
Right.
Got it.
And this last hurricane, this fell down, but it's really theirs, that
Okay.
fence, and
So the fence
guess-
got to be redone.
yeah, but it's their fence. So I mean,
Got
I might
it.
be willing, but when Stonebridge, this used to be a grove, so when Stonebridge was built, they put the fence up.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right, so we've got.
So you got a walkway all around there, and there's another little lean-to on the side.
Okay, let me take a picture over there. What's up, buddy? All right. Okay.
That's probably limited his outings with the fence down.
Yeah, possibly. At least he's not in his cage all day.
This used to be where I had my dollhouse.
Oh, really?
Daddy and my granddaddy built probably back in 1960.
Oh, wow.
I had it moved.
So you still have it for the grandkids?
Well, they're all grown up now. I'm gonna put my Christmas stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a decent size. What
That's
size
pretty
is
cute.
it?
8 by 8.
8 by 8.
All right, so let me see this over here.
And I'm taking up the stones you see. I've already started picking them up.
Got it. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I don't know if you price stones.
Yeah, I have before. I mean, it's anywhere from what, about $2 to $6 each. It all matters what kind of stone.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was a dog pen over there.
got it. All right, so we have the stones. Got it.
It's all irrigated. Got sprinkler system.
Mm-hmm. And we've got our area over here as well. So we've got asbestos shingles as well, correct? Yeah. It's almost like the good and bad about asbestos shingles.
Exactly.
Yes. Don't touch it.
Exactly. Yeah, and you can't. A lot of times when the insurance comes out here, they won't let you get insurance off of it.
Really?
Yeah, because they're poisonous. It's poison. So you have to actually have, like, if any of them crack and you have to replace it, you have to get a special team out here. They have to have hazmat suits. Then they have to take it to a special dump. They have to double bag it, water it. Like, it's this whole entire process. It is not fun at all for anybody. That's the first thing when I saw here. I was like, hopefully it's concrete. And then I looked at clothes. I was like, nah, it's asbestos.
One thing about them, you can paint them
Yes.
to encapsulate so that there's no
Yep.
dust comes off of them.
Yeah. It's just a matter of time they start breaking them. It's just, it gets old. Just like we all do.
They haven't broke yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Kids
no.
will break them.
Yeah,
Kids
exactly.
playing ball and stuff.
They're in great shape. Amazing shape.
Yeah, and there's, of course, extra ones on the. I know they're on the front porch. There's a little one that's chipped off, but
Yeah.
there's extra in there.
They are in great shape, though. I'll give you credit on that one. All right, so we got perfect. All right, so yeah, we can check out inside.
Okay.
Super cute in here.
This is a fuel oil tank that it used to have fuel oil heat
Okay.
Which, that's just, now it's just decorations.
Makes sense. I mean, she basically built the home, correct? Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, back in the day.
They took great care of it. I mean,
It was a Jim Walter home, which meant that it was brought out, and then my dad and my granddad finished up my granddaddy made these cabinets, but nobody would really care. This side, my mom had someone else add that on this other side.
no, they're beautiful. They did a really good job.
Yeah, he was a boat maker, ski maker for Cypress Gardens back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, take some more photos over here. That's beautiful. You guys got a lot of stuff to move.
That's going. That'll be moved Friday, hopefully.
Yeah, a lot of things. We just helped the individual. We bought his property. His wife passed, and he had so much stuff because she loved Disney.
Yeah.
And so they literally had like 3 rooms full of just Disney stuff. And then he worked for Disney. He was their main electrician and engineer.
Yeah.
And then she had cancer for a couple of years. So all she did was go to Disney.
Yeah.
And he got every special thing you could think about at Disney.
Yeah.
So when she passed, he's like, anything you want, let me know. So I called everybody I know in my family. I was like, take whatever. Yeah.
This right here is where the air handler is.
Okay. Got it.
That's where the furnace used to be growing up.
Perfect. And then we've got.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's this
on the
right
other
here.
side, yeah. Hall closet.
Hall closet. Got it. Okay, so then we got bathroom. Another room. Here as well. Another closet. Okay. Perfect. As well. All right, so original floors, original walls. And 2 bath. So 3 bedroom, 1 bath, correct?
Correct.
Got it. Okay. And we have crawl space, which is great. Let's see over here. Got it. Okay. And then here as well. Okay. All right.
No, I'm just, no.
She would want the other one back.
Okay. All right. I think I got everything.
Okay.
We can have a seat right out here with our great chair out here. All right. Perfect. All right. Let me get my little thing. Is there a couple? All right. We could steal a couple chairs. Sit over here. All right. Perfect. All right, let me see here. Let's see. Which one do you want to sit down on?
Well, I'll take the rocker.
Okay, perfect. Take the rocker.
We set those other rockers out there while we were working.
Oh, smart. Let me see here. Okay. Is there another chair in there for you as well?
He can sit on the bench,
Okay.
or we can move all over.
There you go. Now we're all.
Okay.
Okay. Fantastic. Everybody's cozy.
Yeah.
Okay. Got everything here. Perfect. All right. Let me make sure I'm here. I don't want anybody to think I didn't say anything I didn't say. I've done this long enough. It's like, no, you didn't say that. Well, actually. Come on, it's under contract, and this is exactly what happened. All right, so normally what I do is first I want to go over the actual appraisal with you on the property. But before we get into the appraisal, I want to explain to you how property values actually work. So whenever you get an appraisal done to the property, now the only difference between this appraisal and like if you were to hire one is you can't get a mortgage off of this appraisal. That's the only difference. Any other appraisal, if you're trying to buy a property, you can get you can get the mortgage off of it. So the way it works, just so you can see this, can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So the way it works, there's 7 steps to establishing value on a home. So the first thing is you've got to look for properties that are 5 years up or 5 years down on the year built. Okay, so this property, I believe it was built in 1957-ish. So it's got to be 5 years up, 5 years down. Okay, so now it's also, you've got to look for other properties that are similar in square footage. Okay, then similar in style. So you can't say, hey, this property that's 2-story is compared to this property that's 1-story, or block and frame. That does not count. Okay, then you've got upgrades versus downgrades. So a property that's sold that has upgrades compared to yours that is downgraded, then you have to put that into play.
Okay.
And then what happens is here, all those properties, once you hit these figures, have to have sold within the last 6 months. And then you add up all that, and it gives you a value. Okay, so I just want to be upfront. This is how it works. Okay. All right, so now on your property, so our team did it here. Okay, tell me if you can see this. You good to go, or you want to sit over here?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so now it's ranging. Your property is ranging from 168 to 238. But let me explain on why. Okay. And I know you're looking for 385.
For both.
Yeah. If I can give you if I can give you more, I would. If everybody could make money and it'd be a win-win.
Yeah.
But I just want to be straight with you on everything. Okay. It's the only way I've been doing this for 20 years now. Pre-beard, that's what I call it.
You gotta make money, I know.
Yeah, well, it's got to be a win-win, because what I've found is if it's not a win-win, then you don't refer me anybody, and I don't continue doing business. Because it's cheaper for you to refer me than me to keep on spending money on marketing dollars. I only figured that out 10 years ago. It took me a long time. So here's your property, right? So we're looking at your 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,074 square feet, built in 1957. Okay, so that's your property. Now we're going to look for this property taxes. These are the ups and downs of the property, but now what actually matters is right here. Okay, what's it actually sold in your area? So your property is located right here. Okay, and just FYI, literally the next street over, you have a property on the market right now.
On Roseland.
Yes, on Roseland, and that property is, if I remember, it's for sale right now, which they just reduced it at $260.
Okay.
Okay, and that property is built 1957.
Okay.
Right, so it's a pretty good comp, I would say, and it's an oversized lot as well. You have an oversized lot. This is actually an oversized lot as well. Okay, an oversized lot means anything over 5,000 square feet on a lot is an oversized lot, and almost the exact same square footage as well.
Okay.
So you can just see that.
Right.
Okay, perfect.
I think that's the old Hill house. But go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. And then, so now when we're looking at your property, we're looking at all the comps. Now, the biggest thing too is we want to see the inside of the other ones in comparison to yours and see what the difference is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now this is just stating the facts of the property on everything. So again, 5 years up, 5 years down. Look at the year built, 1950, 1960. That's how we're looking at it. Okay. And then we also have over here 1961, 1950, again closed and closed. And then this one closed 195, 175. Okay? So now we're going to look at, okay, so this property sold for 168. So what did that look like inside? And you can see this as well. Hardwood floors, similar to yours. Big yard, similar.
And where was this house?
This is, where is this at? 1611 Lake Ship Drive, Southwest. It's 0.2 miles away.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this is one property. Now you've got another one at 235. This is probably your best comp, right? So now you've got it 0.37 miles away. All right. So now you've got about 3-bedroom, 1-bath. Similar in lot square foot. This is actually almost the exact same lot of yours.
Okay.
This is a double lot.
Okay.
which means they could cut their lot off and sell off separately if they wanted to, which they didn't. And again, the only reason why you know that, it says it right here, it's 19,000 square foot lot. So a buildable lot is about 5,000 square feet. So technically this is like almost 4 lots. 1950, it's older than yours, and 74. But now we need to look at the inside of it. Okay, which, no pictures on the inside. So I would say, again, almost 4 lots, 235. I'd say that's a pretty good comp. It's not a bad comp.
Right.
Okay.
I was just wondering where that is on Lake Howland.
Yeah, no problem at all.
This one's the one we looked at down there that we know
Yeah.
on that corner.
Okay.
So then you've got that one.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem at all. You can,
See that one.
this is all yours, just FYI.
Okay.
I got this for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you've got this one at 195. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. A little bit more desirable.
Yeah.
1,140 square feet. It's an oversized lot, but not too much. 1950. Let's see if we got pictures. So, hardwood floors. It's clean. They updated it, but not too crazy. Granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, possibly a new roof. I don't know. I would think they would have. So, it's nice. Nothing too crazy. All right. So that's that one, and that one sold 195.
Okay.
Now you've got this one as well, 175. 3 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,300. Living is 88 or 888, but it's also over an acre of land,
Okay.
1.5. So, and then the inside, the green monster here, very big property. Exterior looks like it needs some love, and they have no interior. But I would say at 175, I wouldn't think it's not upgraded too crazy.
Right.
Right. So, looking at this, it's not discouraging, but I just want to give you the reality
Right.
of it rather than sugarcoating. I've been doing this too long to do that.
Does the shed mean anything?
Not much. It only means, it's because remember, what adds value, land does add value. I'm not saying it doesn't, but
Yeah.
you've also got really good comparables, right?
Yeah.
If the shed, let's say, was a part of the living space, which it isn't,
Right.
then that possibly can, because a seed area adds what can add
Adds
square
value.
footage adds the value.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the good thing is there's a couple positives, and correct me if I'm wrong. The facts are, and I always look at things as fast, slow, or creative, right? There's always a solution. We just have to figure out which one. But one is coming up with your goals. But before we do that, we have to figure out what are the facts. So the facts are, and correct me if I'm wrong, okay? The facts are you have no mortgage on this property.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct.
Unless you guys leverage something on gambling or something. I don't know. Okay, so there's no mortgage. Okay? So that's one fact. Now, the other fact is, because of that, which is great, the other fact is it is in a good area. I'm not saying it's not the best area that's going to get you that 385 that you want, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
But you never know. Somebody may want to. It's just they're going to do the exact same thing I'm doing,
Right.
which is going to look up the comps because it's an investment at the end of the day. So with that, you are in what I would say a decent area, meaning you're not in an area that, oh my God, nobody wants to ever be here.
No.
It will sell. It all matters the pricing.
Yeah.
That's basically the bottom line. Now, when it comes down to it also, now here's 2 facts. No mortgage, decent area, and will sell fast, price right. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm already here, so I'm going to talk you through this, okay? And if we come up with a solution, fantastic. And if we don't, hopefully you guys got something out of it, and it wasn't a big waste on my time because I like doing this stuff anyway. Okay, so now on the goal aspect, what is the realistic goal financially? What does that look like for you guys?
Besides my 385.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, so if we threw that out the window and we started over again, we're like, Mama just died. It's just horrible. This is super sad. Not saying it's not. Totally understand your standpoint. But now we just got to now we have the facts. These are facts. We're not getting away from this.
Right.
This is just what it is. We looked at the facts. What is a realistic, knowing also the property does need repairs.
Yes.
It is going to need some updates. It's going to need some love, right? So knowing all that, it's going to need a new roof. That's pricey. And the only thing, and you know this, as well, I'm not sure if you ever did roofing before. Have you? Okay, great. So you already know this. You got your shingles. Right underneath, you got your sheeting.
Yep.
If it's 20 years old, that means that sheeting is possibly weak. And right when they rip it out, not saying all of it's bad.
Yeah,
but
this don't have sheeting. It's all 1x6.
exactly. And we don't know how bad it is until you rip it off.
It's good.
Hopefully it is. Hopefully, I pray it is.
Yeah, they can go inspect it. It's in good shape.
The only thing is nobody can get a loan off of a 20-year
Correct.
mortgage. That's the only thing.
On a
The-
roof, yeah, I know. Even when you try to get insurance, that's the first thing out of their mouth anymore.
Yeah. Well, now they want it. Yeah. I worked as a roofer for a little bit. And boy, it's hard work. That's the first thing. But it was, I just could not believe how people were calling the insurance companies were saying, no, if it is not brand new, we're not giving you insurance.
Yeah.
And the guy only changed out his roof like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
I know.
I was like flabbergasted.
Didn't DeSantis change that a little bit? That the insurance companies can't do that?
Well, no, they
Now?
just go out of business. They don't care what DeSantis says.
Okay.
It's like,
I
okay, we'll
I
go
thought
bankrupt.
this
What are you
lady-
going to do?
that is
You're going to give us money? It's like, yeah.
I'm surprised after this last hurricane, a lot of them aren't going to be leaving.
Oh, they already have.
Yeah.
They already. At the end of the day, you're never gonna control a business.
Yeah.
It's still. Thank God we still live in America. You know, I've been overseas in the military. I was like, they don't control anything. Like it is what it is, or you die and your whole family passes as well.
Yeah.
Over here, at least there's choice. It's just it's not
So
profitable.
let me ask you this: Do
Yes,
you
sir.
enjoy your freedom, or would you rather be controlled?
Oh, I enjoy the freedom 100%. Love it, every aspect of it. That's the beautiful part about America.
Exactly.
You know, that's like, and that's the beautiful. Like, I could have this conversation freely with you and just be honest.
Yeah.
And if it works, fantastic. If it don't, it don't. We live in a free market. It's great. But okay, so going back, what does that number kind of look like in your head? And I'm not saying that we could do it because I'm going to give you some choices, but I at least want to bring it back down a little bit, if that's possible.
Now, I'd have to run this past my brother, but this is
That's
me.
fine.
For this and that lot, $275.
Okay. So how long are you willing to wait until you get that number? And I'm coming here almost like a family friend because I don't have to buy anything.
No.
I just like doing this.
One
Yeah.
benefit too is we don't have to sell.
That's a benefit. That is a benefit.
Because
Now, there's
we got family that could live it.
You could.
You know,
You could.
That's the main thing.
It all matters how you guys want to position it. If you're ready to say, hey, I'm ready to move on, there's a number to move
Yeah.
on. If
What-
there's
to
like,
me,
we'll sit on it.
I've done contracting work all my life,
Mm-hmm.
and I know what these repairs are, and I know if it's a person that has capabilities of doing stuff,
Yeah.
they'll come in here and fix this place. No problem.
Yeah. The only thing is they can't get the mortgage until that's done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But another fact is
Mhm.
you've got a fully working shop. It's not
See,
it's
to
not a little
us-
building.
To us, we think that's
It's a
an
full
asset.
shop.
Perfect.
Okay.
Then let's say that's an asset. To build that shop right now, full shop, everything, electrical, plumbing, everything, let's say it's 25 grand. So minus that
Oh,
on
I'd say more.
Yeah.
Okay, so
With
then you get a
concrete
bid.
slab.
Yeah.
So because at the end of the day, it's not permitted. Right?
No, it is.
Oh, perfect.
It's
So
on the tax records.
The only thing is there's no added value. It's like a pool. And you
Exactly.
know that it's like a pool brings zero value to an appraisal
Yeah.
because it's not heated square footage.
The only person
Yeah.
that needs value to is if they see it as an asset for themselves.
Now,
Yeah.
What
which
they're
is
gonna
great.
do.
And they still have to get the mortgage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's on the
Right.
tax records, the shed. That's how I knew it was a 24 by 24.
Yeah. I'm not denying it. I
Yeah.
personally like it.
Yeah.
I have to look at it from an investment standpoint. So, for example, I'm just coming up with the goal. So you're at 275, right? That's what you
That's
said?
what I said.
Okay. Would you agree to that too?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
All right.
But he's my husband, but it's my brother.
No. It's fine. I'm being realistic.
Yeah.
There's a way to possibly do it, and there's a way. I'm just going to give you some choices here. So there's the fast, slow, creative. This is how I look at everything. All right. So the fast way is I need to get rid of this right now. Like last night, we bought a property from a lady. She has a mobile home, but she owns the land. We only purchase mobile homes that they own the land because everything else is a waste of time.
Yeah.
So her scenario was like, I need to sell like right now. I was like, all right, well, hers was creative. So the solution that we came up with her was, you need to move like tomorrow. So first we have to make sure the title's clear.
Yeah.
And the property needed a lot of repairs, and it had mold because the kitchen flooded out, and it was mold everywhere, and we just need to get her out. So I said, hey, this is what we'll do. We're gonna take over the mortgage. It's like a $50,000 mortgage. The property is worth about $125,000, but we still have to repair it. So you got to factor in all the repairs. I have to make a profit. Then there's a cost to doing business. For example, if I were to purchase this property and put it back on the market, I wouldn't, me personally, and this is finished. This is a finished product. I'm going to put it back on the market for probably about $230,000 to $240,000 because I have to look at what the comps are. I have to look at somebody's coming in, they're going to get a mortgage, and that's a realistic number, and that's with the land. So I just want to give you a heads up because you have two comps, with one with a bigger lot than yours that sold for less than yours, and it's bigger, and it's not far. This is walking distance, right? So then I have to say, okay, well now I got to put a new roof. The floor looks good. I'm debating about what happens with the outside asbestos. Like that, I have to actually get my inspector. I have to call some insurance companies. What's going on? What's the new rule behind asbestos? If that has to be changed out, that's a very big cost. That's not cheap, right? And that could range anywhere from $6,500 to $10,000 for the entire property.
Yeah, that's abating all the siding.
So we're talking about from here to 10. Okay, and then we have the roof. And the roof, that's a big if because you don't know what's underneath it. Not saying that, it's horrible, but it's just a big question mark. So that could range anywhere from 8 to 13 number. And that's a big ish, right? So we got 8 to 12. Then it's repainting everything, which is not expensive, but you got repainting everything inside and outside. You got some areas still with the carpet inside. You got to redo that bathroom. It's a little bit dated. So let's say bathroom with flooring, paint, everything else. So you got paint that could be anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. That's paint, material, labor, everything else. So let's just say 2. Then you've got your bathroom, and you've got toilet, tile, probably a brand new vanity, and then you got to get your plumber in there. So let's just say probably about 1,000-ish, give or take. Let's just say 1,500 just to keep it safe. Kitchen, hopefully everything's good to go inside the kitchen. I personally like it, but you're gonna need a new countertop. It's just older. It's just older. It's dated. So you got to look at the other things that have sold at that 235 range. It was one was updated, so it would possibly have to be updated.
So that is that Corian?
Corian.
Yeah, and that's outdated.
I mean, I'm just going off of the comps.
Okay.
So I have to look at what has sold, and if I have to kind of compare it to that, because that's already, hey, people like it. That's why they bought it. That's why I have to look at those comps. So let's just say countertop or any kind of upgraded. Let's just say countertop, miscellaneous, just throughout the property as well. So let's just say that could be anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000, all miscellaneous, including the countertop, right? So now we've got, that is all of the rehab side of it that I would have to do just to update it. So let's say...
So for them to buy it, you'll have to give them $3,200.
Yeah. So now we've got right here, we've got 10,000.
Well, you might as well add the AC on there, right? If it's a 2002.
Yeah, AC would have $6,500 right there. That I know just because we're building 2 houses and this is about the same square footage. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we're at here. So 4,500, 10, so that's 11. So about, that's 31,000 to update it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, our company has to make money, right?
Yeah.
So the way it works is, if we sell it at 230, 240, we have a realtor as well, because we want to spread this out. And then there's also closing costs and taxes. So when you're dealing with, let's say it's at 230 mark, that's a safer number is the 230. You have 6% closing cost, and then you got 6% realtor commissions, 3%, 3%. Then you have 1.6% of closing costs, taxes, and any kind of miscellaneous fees. So it's usually 7.6% of all of whatever the sales price is. So you've got, that's going to be 7.6. So that's $17,480. Now you've got to remodel. That's $31,000. We have to make a profit. So our bare minimum profit has to be at least $25,000. If not, it's a lot of work for no money. So now you take all these and you kind of backdoor it.
Yeah.
So then you're at 230. You're at 17,480 minus 56. So that would be in that 156,520. That would potentially be, and that's a big if, just because the siding and things pop up in properties. So that's if it was on the fast side. That's a possibility. Now I'm gonna take you to the slow side. Okay. So the slow side could say, because I work with my partner is with Remax. Mm-hmm. So the slow side could be, hey, I bring Adam. We do all the professional photography, professional drone work. You don't have to pay for anything. Normally, a customer may have to pay for that. Mm-hmm. We pay for it all because I'm already here anyway. Mm-hmm. What we would do is clean out the property. You guys, everything's cleaned out. You tell me when. Adam will meet you out here. We do professional drone work, professional photography, and we put it on the market for $230. Even though I know it needs updates, but let's see what happens. So my recommendation is we put it on the market. You do all the professional work, professional drone work, professional photography. Give it its best look that you possibly can. Mm-hmm. Put it on the market and see how it plays. That's probably, to me, that's another option, right? Right. Then you've got a creative side, which personally I don't think the creative side is going to work just because it's going to make less money and less time. But I'll throw it out there as well. Creative could be, for example, because you have no mortgage on the property. So I say, look, I'm going to put in, I said 31 over here to be safe. I'm going to put in 40K of my own money. You guys are going to hold the mortgage, but it's not going to be at 156. If you hold the mortgage, it's more like going to be at 175. I'll pay you more to hold the note. I'll fix the property, and then I'm going to put it back on the market and sell the property. Does that make sense? That's a creative way.
Yeah, I mean that.
I'm not interested in holding the mortgage.
No. That's why I just wanted to give you the options. I'm just showing you all.
I understand.
Yeah. I just want to show you the options.
Yeah.
So out of these three, I would say, which one are you kind of leaning towards? Cross this off.
Leaning towards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I've been talking this for quite a while.
Yeah, go for it. I think that's good.
I mean, that's what I've been saying for.
I personally, I think that would be a great thing. Personally, I don't think that you're going to get your highest dollar though.
Right, but you got negotiations.
It's not that. Okay, so let me give you an example. And again, I'm just throwing this out. Whatever you want to do, awesome. Mm-hmm. I'm already here. I might as well give you my expert opinion.
Yeah, no.
So I look at it like this. Okay, for example, I've got a cell phone. Mm-hmm. So am I going to get, now this is a iPhone, blah, 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 whatever, all the bells and whistles, even carries all my wallet, right? Yeah. So super great. But I want to sell this iPhone for, let's say, $250. But now I'm going to showcase this iPhone to 100 people. And I'm going to see who's going to give me the best deal. Or I could let somebody else who does this for a living say, hey, I'm going to not only, I know what you want, but realistically, I'm going to show you what is the value of this iPhone, but I'm going to show it to 100,000 people. Mm-hmm. And if it doesn't get the number that you want, no harm, no foul. You don't have to sell it. Right. We're just going to see if we can get the number that you want. And if it happens, great. If it don't, it don't. But at least I'll be able to show it, and I'll pay for the professional photography, the drone work. You're not paying for anything out of your pocket. All you're doing is saying, yes, this is how I want to do it. I want to maximize how much I can make the property for. Mm-hmm. And what we'll do, because we've done this before, because I did this on Tom Watson. Remember the guy I told you about that passed away because his wife had cancer, and he had all the Disney stuff? Yeah. So he actually had an extra lot. I gave him these options.
Yeah.
And I said, look, we could sell it for a lot more money, and I don't mind it. He actually took the fast option just because he just wanted out.
Right.
He was like, I just want out of here, just whatever. But I did. I told him the truth. I said, I'm just going to separate your lot. I'm going to sell that for X, and I'm going to have the house. I'm going to redo just some paint cleaning, and we're going to sell it. He's like, I don't care. Just this is how much I need cash right now, and I'm good.
Yeah, I mean that was an option too, because it's already deeded. That has two different, I guess, plot numbers, so it's already you could sell that lot. But I don't know. I thought somebody would enjoy having a big yard, not jammed up to somebody.
Well, if you do the yard, what happens is, one, you have to redo the fence.
Yeah.
That's one
The
thing.
irrigation.
The irrigation. There's a lot of things. Personally, if I was in your position, I would just list the property.
Yeah.
I would just say, okay, fine, professional photography, drone work, whatever. You seem like a halfway decent guy. Okay, let's just list the property. If we could list it for $245 in the beginning, let's see if that works. And if it don't, we'll start going down gradually until we hit somebody that wants the property.
Now, even if it went at $245, by the time I'm assuming I'm paying all these closing costs or what?
No, you always pay right here. So you would pay 6%. There's realtor commissions, both sides, and then there's closing costs. Now that's negotiable, 1.6%. But I'm giving you a realistic view. It's gonna look like anywhere from 15. Let's just say 15 to 20,000. It all matters how much money you sell the property for.
In the past, even real estate at 6% has been negotiable.
It can't. We don't personally negotiate because I know what we're doing.
No.
And then we're also paying for the drone work and photography and all that other stuff. So we just put all that in there. But you're 100% right. I'm not saying you're right.
All right. Well, like I said, I can't make that decision. And me and my brother are on it together, so.
No problem at all.
I have to call him, and I'm thinking maybe the slow route because and even bumping it up a little bit more and just go the slow route.
We could give it a shot. I would say the recommendation then would be clear this out as quickly as possible. The positive is Thanksgiving is Christmas coming up, meaning a lot of people are off. They want to look at properties.
Yeah, why is that? They do. I guess
They're off. They're off. They ain't doing nothing.
I've been trying for 3 months to get this all cleaned out.
I've been waiting on my.
Really?
No.
Well,
what were you waiting for?
Because I'm dragging that anchor with me.
my brother and now my nephew. So, yeah.
This is what I would do.
I kind of got what I want, and and other people have. It was my brother. I had to wait a year on him.
Yeah.
And then my nephew is supposed to come Friday and get out what he wants. So.
This is just my 2 cents. My 2 cents is, whatever you get, just be happy because it was a gift anyway. At the end, to me personally, I've done this so much, and I've seen family members like fight over. I'm like, look, this was a gift. You would have never got anything. So just like get in, get out. Somebody else is gonna enjoy it. Let them enjoy it, even if it's less than what you think you could have gotten. God's always going to help you out anyway in something else.
The thing I have said to him, I mean, it's the cost that we're spending every month.
Yeah, we do spend a lot. I have the yard mowed, got the water on, I got the electricity, even though it's set on 80. I got taxes that are coming up. I got to pay that. And
you got a big old property. It's not cheap on the landscaping, I wouldn't think. And the grass is beautiful.
Well, they mow. Me and David, we go around and trim and do all the rest, but I did pay to get some trees that needed to be down.
And we did that just for the hurricane.
Yeah, just
to make sure that it all was safe.
Yeah.
So
I would say, how soon do you think you can talk to your brother then?
I'll be talking to him. It won't be tonight, but I'll call him tomorrow morning.
Okay. Just let me know how you guys want to proceed. I'm going to give all this stuff to you so you can go over this.
But you're saying 245 is what you would go the slow route and try to.
I think I would try to go a little bit higher at the slow route if I'm going to do it.
Okay, but you got to give a number. What are you?
What number are you thinking?
I'm thinking with all you get, 275.
So then I would say my recommendation is the house is going to be one number and the lot's got to be a separate number, and it will be a pain. But the other thing is too is I know for us we don't also want to look like we don't know what we're doing. in a sense of we know what the comps are, and we know the property does need repairs.
Yeah.
So you're going to get looks,
Right.
but realistically, is it going to be somebody that's going to pull the trigger when there's active comps that are in better condition? That's why I'm doing my best to kind of warm you up to the reality of how this works, because at the end of the day, I don't want you to feel disappointed. That's why first thing I would flip it. I would say, if we could make $100,000, that's awesome, because anything on top of that is going to be gravy. But when you start at 3 something, you're never going to be happy about it.
So basically, if
Yes,
you
ma'am.
did the fast route, you're talking about, what was the final figure?
170.
It'll be like 156-ish.
Yeah.
The creative route would be, you guys hold a note, and I would fix the property. That's what that would look like. That's what that. Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at 156.
Mm-hmm.
As is.
And I still have to, and
Okay.
personally,
I
I
know.
would have to get it inspected to double check the siding, because that's a big thing right there.
Yeah. And the thing is, I know which house you're talking about there on Lake Shepard. We rode by it, and it doesn't even. And I didn't go inside, but it doesn't compare.
It goes by numbers. Remember I told you right here?
I heard it had a shop on it, but it wasn't this size shop. It was one that was like a she shed moved in.
I'm not
And
I'm not denying it.
I'm just saying, but I've seen it, and I go, "This is it," and it was, I wasn't impressed with it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, to me, it's got the little porch. It's kind of cute, it's.
You got a lot of love here.
Yeah.
And I totally get it. You're very attached to the property, and you have every right to be. You've been dealing with this a lot longer than me. But I would just say, again, just in my personal opinion, is if you could just be happy on the bare minimum side, this is going to go so much smoother for you, because you're always going to feel like somebody screwed you over because you're not getting what you think. Now, if it's really that great, to me, hey, sell your property, move over.
You got to get away from the sentimental side.
You have to, and it's difficult.
And
It's difficult.
It is, because her and her mother was so close.
Yeah, but the beautiful part is a new family is going to be able to enjoy this and build their own memories.
That's what your dream is, for a good family to come in.
I would say at this
But
price point, I
we've
think.
seen some of the people come in here and buy what has
Yeah.
been here that look nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even park my car out in front.
I mean, of course, this one's a concrete block, but it sold for $270, I think, $270, $276, just in the last year, and they didn't even finish painting the outside of the house when it sold.
Brand new roof, just FYI. Concrete block, brand new windows as well. I haven't seen the inside, but I could.
I have. But
Yeah, I'm not. Again, I'm just going off of the facts.
Yeah.
This is just the facts. These are just the numbers.
I know.
It's like 2 + 2 is 4. I don't make the math. It's just like, it is what it is. But I would say if you want to go that route with the slow route, we'll give it a shot. Is that number going to hit? I don't want to disappoint you. It may not. It may not. You may really have to go a lot lower to sell the property. That's only if you want to sell it.
I know, but I looked at. I see one down there on Kenwood. It went for. Of course, it had been redone. I can admit that. I saw the pictures of the inside, but it went for like $276.
Every time you look at a property now, this is so easy. Just think of this, because this is the facts. This is actually how an appraisal is done. Is this? That's like, there's no other. I saw this. This is it. This is it. I even had to give this to my grandmother one time. It's like, because I opened this door, I was like, I know, Grandma. I got you, Grandma. But this is the facts. I can't help it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just thinking, I can almost, every house in here was here when I was here. So it's like, with a few exceptions, these houses over there are new because that used to be a grove over there.
Yeah.
But down the street, I'm thinking they might have been not 57, but maybe 60 to 67. But they were here.
Yeah.
This whole neighborhood.
I mean, if you really want, if you want to get super top dollar, fix the property yourself.
Yeah.
And wait until the middle of next year, because when Trump gets into office, interest rates are going to drop. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
And when they drop more, the dollar amount will go high.
Yeah.
It's totally up to you. But there are two things. Like, you can fix it, and then we can go that route. but the comps are still always going to be the comps.
Yeah.
Meaning you're going to take a risk of that property, Roseanne, is going to sell, and that's at 225.
Uh-huh.
Same lot size, actually a little bit bigger. Same everything of your property. That is a good comp, just FYI. So that one is.
You want a rose line?
Yeah, that's at 2. What is it?
Is that?
Oh no, 260. Sorry, 260, and they just dropped it, but it hasn't sold yet.
Yeah. Can I see the house? I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, it's right here. Let me see here. It is. What's it?
Oh yeah, I know which one.
And that one's concrete block. And let me show you
the visual of it is not even as cute as this.
Well, I got grayscale because I don't like looking at color.
I know which one it is. Black and white. I can go take you to it.
But that one has brand new roof, brand new everything.
The roof is crappy. They have no yard. It's a sand pit. I mean, I know which one it is. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, it's not my house. It ain't offending me.
And that add-on is like.
Mm-hmm.
My shed is twice as nice. Got electricity.
Nobody's saying it.
All right, I'll talk to my brother, but
You can look at it too.
yeah, I know exactly which one it is.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've lived here for years, and my mom's lived here for 65 years. So.
It's tough. This is a tough call.
But I know all these houses. That's what I'm saying. I know the whole neighborhood.
I know.
Walked it all.
And just FYI, the backyard is not helping with the gate messed up.
Yeah, I understand. Even though I think Grady Judd owns that house, or his wife does. So he should get over there and fix it.
My recommendation is move everything out, do what you can to clean up that there. Because you don't want anything to deter somebody.
I know.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, I might ride by there and get that address and contact the property owner.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind going in half, but it's their fence. But
they're probably not going to do anything, just FYI.
Yeah, because it's a rental.
They don't care. If I was you, I would just see what you can scrounge up. You know.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 6 poles back there. You know, just do that.
The last thing I would do is put privacy in. I'd get that wire.
Yeah, you can do that too.
And I just like that side right there.
Well, yeah, because my mom had a dog and we had to.
Yeah.
It's secured.
Somehow we kept getting out.
Whatever works. Whatever works. You put some trees. Whatever you got to do to kind of block it off.
That's an eyesore, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit. Not too much. Not too much.
Well, the best part is you got the shot between you and that house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's right. That helps.
And again, the good thing is the property is free and clear, so it's not like we're saying, oh man, we've got to pay the mortgage and we're going to walk away with, almost nothing. Financially, you're going to do fine. I don't think, at least if you lower the expectations. I think there was a famous quote that says, to always be happy is to be someone with no expectations.
Yeah.
I've always said when you're going to sell it, you need to approach it as you're buying.
Yes.
How am I going to, what am I going to feel comfortable with paying for that?
Mm-hmm.
That's my philosophy and everything I've done.
That's why I also, to add to your point, that's why I show you, hey, commissions is this, 1.6% on the closing cost tax and everything. That's just, here's the realistic numbers, because then I have to look at it like, all right, and then we've got to make a profit. So just showing you like this is how it works.
Yeah. You gotta look. When I sold my house there in Wesley Chapel, it was brand new on 1.25 acres. You remember what I had sold it for? $245. And it was a brand new house.
Yeah.
I mean, I was the only person that lived in it. That's because I built it, and I lived there. And
there you go.
Met her, and she wasn't going to Wesley Chapel. She said, you can come to Winter Haven. So I had to sell. Mm-hmm. And, market analysis and everything, that's what the price went to.
Yep.
And I hated it because I know that I was worth more than that. But it wasn't, if you look at that as a buyer, no. Realistically, I would have said the same thing.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I agree. It hurts. I just recently went through a 4-year-long divorce out of a 15-year marriage, and we had to sell the home. And I was heartbroken because my neighbor sold for $950, and then it wasn't our comps weren't exactly the same. He had a 5,000 square foot house, ours was like 3,800, and then we sold ours because the court said you have to sell it by X. So we sold it at 680, and I make zero because all of it had to went towards the divorce. And I was like, all right, what are we gonna do?
It's hard
like,
as well.
yeah, it is what it is. God always works it out. That's how I always look at it. It's like if you just don't stress about it, He always works it out.
I know you can't be greedy, but
No, yeah.
I look at it like I don't know. There is sentimental here, and both of them love the house.
I can feel the sentimental side. What I would say, just as somebody who's been doing this a while, is if you move on and you give some kind of equity to the next person, I promise you, something's going to come up that's going to give you that difference, what you thought you were going to make, but it will not be this house. It's always worked out for me like that. Like every time I was like, oh man, but I loved it. When I just, all right, God, this is how you want it, whatever. And then the next day, like something else happens, or we're like, wow, okay, didn't know that was coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, we have 9 acres of land next to downtown Lakeland. We're doing a 96 unit community. And out of nowhere, because we want to do an affordable housing community, there's 5 acres across the street. But it was a brownfield site. So if you know anything about brownfield, that just means it was contaminated at one time, like 30 years ago.
Like maybe it was a nursery or something like
that. It was a chemical plant on the other side of it, and something spilled and created a leakage.
Okay.
So we found out who the owner was that passed and gave it to the grandkids. And the grandkids are in their 70s and 80s now. They're older too. And so I remember one of the deals went sideways. And then I had their number, and I called them. I said, hey, would you ever be interested in selling the property? Because we have the one across the street, and we could probably do a really big community if you're open to it. And they said, you know what, honey? We've been trying to donate this forever.
Oh,
and you just now called. And I was like, oh, wow, okay. I was like, talk to it. Now, this is 5 acres.
Yeah.
And we could do 96 units, meaning that property's valued about 1.8.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, what can we do? I mean, I want to do something for you guys. I'm military, so was your dad in the military? He's like, yeah, matter of fact, he was. I said, well, I wanted to do a little veteran memorial. Can I I'll put your dad on the veteran memorial.
Yeah.
She said, no problem at all. Mail us over the contract. No exaggeration. 2 weeks later, they signed us over the property.
Wow.
For nothing.
That's
for nothing at all.
I would call that a godsend.
100%. But it was right after a deal went completely sideways that I thought I was going to make X.
Yeah.
But I was like, and after the house I sold too, I was like, oh man, what is? And I finally just let go of everything, and then that happened. So I'm just talking from my own experience. Yeah, hopefully that helps.
Okay.
True story. 1506 North Olive. The other one was 1405 North Olive. Yeah. Perfect. Any other questions on your side as well?
No, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem at all.
I'll talk
This
to
is
my
yours
brother tomorrow, and yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know how you want to move forward, and then I'll give you my cards. So here's mine right here.
All right.
And this is our partner, Adam. He works with Remax. He's the one that I do these transactions with. So if you want to go the slow route, he's actually going to be the main person. But what we do, because when I'm here, I always say, hey, we're paying for the photo.